Welcome back to WTF Rc Cars. So, we have got the new Flysky FGr8B and we're going to try and fit that in the TRX4 and hopefully replace the 4-channel add-on and the separate receiver we've got. As of yet, still not managed to find the V2 version of the firmware for this new receiver. So it's currently running in 7-channel and then iBus, I believe. So looks like it's a lot smaller. It certainly takes up less space than the 4-channel add-on and the receiver. But I've also got the I think it's Sky RC switch for the Traxxas lights. Controls that Traxxas lighting unit. That's also mounted inside the receiver box. But first impressions, it looks like it'll fit in. So we should get it all in nice and tidy. Right, let's crack on disassembling the receiver box. I'll see how it goes. Right, so we've removed the grub screw for the antenna. And this is his current setup, as current rat's nest of cables, but we've got one receiver in there, one switch, and then the 4-channel breakout on the outside of the box because that wouldn't all fit in. Hopefully we can replace it with just that. So that's the pin out of it. I believe the VCC and DVB port, it does say in the instructions that after the V2 firmware update that will be used for external battery voltage monitoring, which might come in handy. But right, let's get this lot took apart and see if we can make it look a bit tidier. Right, so it all does fit in a lot easier than trying to work with these, and that is I think that's the FGr8B, yeah, and that's quite a small receiver, but you do end up having to run this 4-channel breakout. One thing I have done is fitted a servo extension wire because I like to be able to disconnect the fan if I'm setting it up or working on it. When it's not pulling power, it doesn't really need the fan on the ESC. So I'm going to leave that external so I can just unplug it without taking all the battery box apart. Other things to bear in mind, if you are going to be running it in water, which I don't, but you can put more grease back on here just to help it seal a little better. And also check to make sure you don't get that seal caught on the receiver box lid when you're putting it all back on. But it all seems to fit in very nice. Make sure you leave yourself enough room to get to the bind button as well. Now, how I've wired this up, we have ESC on channel 1, steering channel 1, ESC channel 2, front diff lock channel 3, rear channel 4, the next one will be first and second gear switch, and the channel after that we have got switching the lights, and then channel 7 we have got running the power out to the fan. So I'm going to give it a try like that and see if that works. Right, so definitely a lot tidier. Easy access to unplug the fan when I'm setting it up, which I'll do now, else it'll drive us all mad. So that's powered on. We have steering, we've got idle up set up so we can have cruise control. So the front one, that turns the Traxxas light kit on and off. Got that on previous videos, but the rear one we've got set for idle up. So if I then turn idle up on, we can basically use that as cruise control. You can set it to whatever speed you want. You can also turn it on and off. So that's working quite nice. We've got full throttle and reverse, that's all working. We've got this one set to be the high and low gear, And then I've got these two set that I believe push, I've got set to lock and pull towards steering wheel. No, opposite way around. So that's lock, shove them both that way, and then they both unlocked. So yeah, even without the firmware update, it looks like it's a very good fit for the TRX. No issues getting the receiver box top back on. Nice power output for the fan on the hobby wing setup. And controls, the lighting kit, that's all done nicely, and everything's kept inside the receiver box. So yeah, that's the Flysky FGr8B. Very good fit. It's also got a slightly longer antenna, so it just comes to quite a bit further through the antenna tube than what my other antenna did, which is nice. Might give it a bit more range, but not that range has been an issue with any of these Flyskys, to be totally honest. But yeah, thanks again for watching WTF Rc Cars. If you like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, and hope to see you guys again soon.